I brought nothing to something. Stay with me. Good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. I am your guy, Shy, and today I wanted to speak on, I guess the question is there power in the now moment? So when I think about that question, sometimes it boggles me because when we think about the now moment, we thinking of everything that's happening right now. We wouldn't even think about how it being, a lot of wind. We wouldn't even think about how is there power in the now moment because we're so focused on what either just happened or what's going to happen. There's a book called The Power of Now that I had read, audio book for me. I like to listen to audio books. I listened to the audio book a few years ago, and it's called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And within that book, what I've learned and understood was, since we are brought up to believe that there is a so-called past and there is a so-called future and there is a present moment, what this book is explaining is the now moment is the only thing that matters. And what I understand is there's no such thing as a past and there's no such thing as a future. When I think about there's no such thing as a future, a lot of times it's explained that when the future comes, it's now. So every time hold on. Hey, it's really bright out here. Okay. And windy. Whew. So when we think of the now moment, we think of the now moment as this is now. This is the present moment. There's a past, present, and future, in which every time the future comes, it's always now. Every time you think of the past, you think of the past from now. So it's always now. It's hard I can't explain the concept. You just got to find ways to get it and understand it and what make it sense for you, because I know for me, I begin to realize when we live in the present moment, what happens is we detach ourselves from any past thoughts and we detach ourselves from any future thoughts, anything that got to do with the future. Within the book, The Power of Now, it mentions how anxiety is a element of too much thinking of the future, and depression is too much of thinking of the past from the now moment. So when I think of, okay, I'm excited. Maybe I'm getting excited because I'm thinking about a potential future now. And once we grasp that this is an excitement that you're creating right now, then it becomes easier to understand that you create your experience in this reality. Or, I like to say, you create your own reality. So, when we sit here and think about the fact that if we create our reality from the now moment through our thoughts and beliefs, then the now moment is the only thing that matters. Earlier today, I was listening to a few videos on YouTube, and I came to the conclusion that I am going to do a challenge for myself. And the challenge is, I am not going to think about anything that is not in my control. A lot of times we tend to think about things and dwindle and dwell over things that are not in our control. And when these things are not in our control, we tend to dwell over it, and guess what it's doing? It's taking over our now moment. And our now moment is the only thing that matters, because that's the only thing that exists, is a forever now. When you go into the future, it's always now. Anything that has happened already, you're really building a connection to another version of you that happened in a different universe, but you are connecting with that other person from the now moment.